Pepe is once again at the center of crypto volatility, with Bitcoin sliding toward $113,000 and Ethereum filling its crucial CME gap near $4,100. Analysts warn meme coins like Pepe could face sharp moves next. But here's the twist. If Ethereum rebounds the way it has after past CME gap fills, history suggests Pepe could be on the verge of one of its biggest breakouts yet. So if you have any interest in Pepe, or you hold any Pepe coins, then you need to see this. So what is the latest Pepe news? And how will all of this affect the value of Pepe? In today's video, I will be answering these questions, and I am going to be telling you all of the new price-boosting information that has just come out about Pepe coin, and how there is still a high possibility you could become a millionaire from Pepe. I have put a lot of research into this video, so make sure you watch the entire video to not miss out on any price-boosting information. Welcome to Crypto Hype, your daily dose of crypto. If you are interested in everything around crypto, this is the place for you. Subscribe if you want to stay updated with all the crypto news, predictions, and stay one step ahead in the crypto world. Make sure to hit the like button for us to provide you with cryptocurrency news. Also, just before we go any further, this channel has a daily giveaway of 1 million Shiba tokens. To enter, all you have to do is be subscribed to this channel, like this video, and comment hashtag Shiba Inu. Good luck. But before we get to our topic, let's take a look at the chart and see what the price of Pepe is doing on the 21st of August, shall we? Pepe's price today is around 1,039 units, with 4 zeros. Pepe's price is up 3% in the last 24 hours, with a 24-hour trading volume of $536 million. The token also currently has a market cap of over $4.3 billion, ranking it as the 41st most valuable cryptocurrency. Please keep in mind these prices might have changed by the time you watch this video, and this content is not financial advice. So let's not waste any time and get into it. Before we get to Pepe news, we must cover the biggest news stories in the general crypto market first. Bitcoin slides toward $113,000. Ethereum near $4,100. Here's what experts say. Bitcoin slipped toward $113,000 on Wednesday after hitting an all-time high of $124,000 just a week ago, while Ethereum hovered around $4,100, reflecting the unease rippling through the market, according to analysts. For Pepe, this type of broad market weakness usually translates into sharper moves. Meme coins are highly sentiment-driven, so even a modest dip in Bitcoin often causes outsized volatility in Pepe's price. The crypto market is caught in a fragile moment, where sentiment is swinging faster than prices themselves. Bitcoin slipping toward $113,000 and Ethereum near $4,100 captures the unease rippling through the market. Inflation worries, fading demand, and profit-taking have weighed on momentum, while Ethereum's record short interest signals elevated liquidation risk, said Avinash Shekhar, co-founder and CEO Pi42. Another expert says that Bitcoin is facing a pullback after last week's all-time high of $124,500, slipping to $113,500 amid caution ahead of Jerome Powell's Jackson Hole address. The price has dropped 7.6%, triggering significant capitulation among short-term holders. On-chain data from CryptoQuant shows over 20,000 BTC held for less than 155 days were sold at a loss since Sunday, said Satvik Vishwanath, co-founder and CEO, Unicoin. This capitulation dynamic matters for Pepe too. When short-term Bitcoin holders panic sell, it tends to spill over into meme coins, which are usually the first assets traders liquidate to cover losses. That can put additional short-term pressure on Pepe's price. Loss-taking peaked Tuesday, with 23,520 Bitcoin sent to exchanges, coinciding with a 3.5% decline from $118,600 to $114,400, according to Glassnode. Despite this pressure, analysts suggest bears may struggle to push BTC below $100,000 given resilient technical support levels, Vishwanath added. If Bitcoin stabilizes above $100,000, however, Pepe could benefit from a risk rotation effect. Traders often re-enter high volatility tokens like Pepe once they sense BTC downside is limited, which could spark a sharp relief rally in the meme coin space. Ethereum fills crucial CME gap. What it means for Pepe's next move. CME gap closed after market decline. Ethereum extended its decline this week, with heavy liquidations hitting long positions as the price dropped from above $4,600 to near $4,000. The move completed the closure of the CME futures gap between $4,050 and $4,100, a level closely tracked by traders. At the time of writing, Ethereum trades at around $4,200, down 1% in 24 hours and lower by 9% over the past week. Analyst CW commented, "Long positions on Ethereum have been destroyed, and the CME gap has been filled. Now the next target will be the short position." For Pepe, Ethereum's decline and gap closure are significant. As an ERC20 token, Pepe's liquidity and sentiment are closely tied to Ethereum. Sharp Ethereum drawdowns often trigger short-term sell pressure in Pepe, as traders de-risk from meme coins first. CME gap behavior and market history. CME futures gaps often act as price magnets. As Crypto Potato reported, the last time Ethereum filled a major gap, the asset gained more than 40% in the weeks that followed. If Ethereum follows a similar path and begins to recover toward higher levels, traders could rotate back into high beta plays like Pepe. Historically, when Ethereum stabilizes and sentiment improves, meme coins such as Pepe often see outsized speculative rallies as traders seek quick upside. In this case, a rebound in Ethereum could spark renewed momentum in Pepe, especially if liquidity freed up from Ethereum shorts flows back into riskier tokens. Liquidity absorption and next steps. Order book heat maps show that liquidity around the $4,200 to $4,400 range has been absorbed during the decline. With the gap now filled, Ethereum has begun to stabilize near support levels, raising the possibility of upward pressure on short positions. For Pepe, this stabilization phase is crucial. If Ethereum holds above $4,000 and squeezes short positions, Pepe could benefit from spillover demand, regaining speculative attention. Conversely, if Ethereum breaks lower, Pepe may face another wave of capitulation selling. Bottom line, Ethereum filling its CME gap removes a key downside magnet and sets the stage for potential recovery. For Pepe, this means short-term volatility tied to Ethereum's next move. But if history repeats and Ethereum rallies post-gap, Pepe could be positioned for one of the sharpest rebounds in the meme coin sector. If you are still watching, it would be massively appreciated if you could go ahead and smash the like button. It costs nothing and really helps support the channel. Also, keep watching to find out the latest Pepe coin news. Pepe bulls set to charge. Why this support zone could trigger the next breakout. Pepe's price action is currently testing a critical zone where dynamic support has consistently acted as a base since the March low. Despite recent corrective movement, the overall market structure remains bullish with consecutive higher highs and higher lows. This retest could confirm another higher low, opening the path for continuation higher. At the same time, immediate resistance at the point of control presents a key hurdle for the bulls to overcome in order to reclaim momentum. Key technical points. Dynamic support. Retest. Price is currently holding an upsloping support line that has repeatedly acted as a springboard since March. Point of control resistance. The POC remains the immediate barrier where rejection is visible. Reclaiming it would unlock upside potential. Bullish market structure. Consecutive higher lows and higher highs indicate that Pepe's bullish trajectory is intact despite corrective phases. Pepe has retraced into dynamic support, an ascending line that has been respected since March. Each interaction with this line has confirmed demand and established higher lows, reinforcing a bullish market structure. The latest correction has once again driven price into this zone, providing a critical test of its durability. The main obstacle for continuation is the point of control, which has acted as resistance. Recent rejections suggest supply remains present at this level, but a decisive break backed by bullish volume would confirm strength. Such a reclaim would unlock a pathway toward the swing high, completing a full market auction rotation. From a structural perspective, this price action forms an apex zone between the dynamic support and point of control. The tightening range indicates that a decision point is near, and resolution in either direction will determine the next significant move. For bulls, the focus remains on defending support and building volume momentum to break through resistance. Another key factor is the volume profile. Current rejections at resistance show limited follow-through, highlighting the need for strong bullish influxes to sustain upward continuation. Once volume expands in line with bullish momentum, the probability of a breakout accelerates, setting up Pepe for a retest of prior highs and potentially new ones. What to expect in the coming price action. If Pepe continues to respect dynamic support, the probability of a higher low being locked in increases. A bullish reclaim of the point of control backed by volume would pave the way for a push toward the swing high and beyond, while failure to hold dynamic support risks deeper corrective pressure. But this isn't the only big news in crypto recently. If you want to find out the best crypto to buy now, then click the video on screen now. Trust me, you do not want to miss out on these 1000x potential altcoins.